Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Today I was planning on going to the card show downtown, the Big Apple trading card show in the city. But due to the weather being what it is, I decided to just kind of take it easy today. Not kind of throw any money over at cards, as easy as that feeling might be. But um, today I decided, instead of doing a recap, we're going to push the video. I wanted to talk about my goals for 2022 and to kind of discuss a little bit about my plans, whatever those may be. So let me pull up the little sheet here. So my first goal for 2022, I've done it a couple of times already, but I wanted to become a vendor at card shows. I have quite the inventory. I can actually just kind of bring it up here. Right now I have all this stuff in a shoebox right now, but this is stuff I plan on selling at the future card shows. All my prices are based on, the Beckett listings and my estimate on what the conditions are. So, I have a lot of cards here that I plan on putting up for sale when I post at the next card show. So a lot of basketball. There's also baseball in here too as well. And I think that what's one of my goals is to get myself selling at some of the card shows in the local area. I don't think I'm quite ready to take on some of the bigger shows, but like a small show at a small facility, I think that would be feasible. So because the inventory I have, I definitely would like to kind of fund my own hobby, and so by hosting at card shows, it's kind of a fun atmosphere to be in for me personally, and it allows me to make a little money by selling cards off, and then I can apply those funds to the purchasing of future cards. So that's one of the things I wanted to do. The second thing is definitely want to engage more with the card community. I feel like I can always do more, and I feel like maybe sometimes we all feel that way, that we can always do more and give back more. So as you all know, I've been doing the weekly vintage giveaways on a weekly basis, and they've been a lot of fun. And actually, due to popular demand, speaking of giving back to the card community, I'm going to take away one of the cards for next Tuesday, and I'm putting another Harold Baines rookie card up for grabs. So we'll see if it does get pulled. But I will say that the Harold Baines will be featured in the next weekly vintage giveaway, and he will be among one of the four cards. So I'll probably remove the Seaver or something like that. But I wanted to let y'all know because I know a lot of people were really interested in the Harold Baines. But definitely want to engage more with the card community. I'm trying to, one of the ways that I want to engage more is, we're always behind a computer, we're always behind a camera doing these sort of things. But I think since the Nationals coming to New Jersey this summer, I thought maybe a lot of the content and non-content creators that will be going to the National this year could meet up on a given day just for a beer and just to talk shop maybe, or just to get to know each other a little bit better. I thought it'd be a fun little thing to do. But as far as being on here and engaging with everybody, um, I definitely want to issue more care packages. I want to kind of show that I do care about the card community, and that I do want to kind of you know become more present. And so I think one of the many ways is to always be on top of everybody's content that gets published and leaving comments, and that's one way. But I think also just showing appreciation, and so by doing care packages, I think we'll definitely show that. So That's the second thing I really wanted to talk about was one of my goals was to become more engaged with the Cardmunity. The third thing is to continue with the Topps 1959 and 1969 baseball sets. I've been kind of putting that off for a little bit. Um, so as y'all know, let me pull up this little picture here to show a graphic. So you have this is what the 59 set looks like. And I'm trying to think which cards out of here I need. I don't know if I have Harry Hanebrink or Billy Lowe's, but I do have the other cards. So it's been a lot of fun, building this set. Again, a key thing is to get the Hall of Famers. Get the Hall of Famers first. That was one of the lessons I learned from one of many veterans that have told me. Veteran collectors, I mean. So that's the 59. The next thing as well, I definitely want to continue collecting onto my T206 collection. So as you can see here, you have Eddie Collins on the far left. You got Christie Mathewson, and of course, a holy grail card to me is the Ty Cobb, with the red background. Each of these cards are very, very popular and desirable. These are the portrait cards, as they call them. So I already have a Christy Mathewson card, so the way I look at it is I want to get a player that I don't already have. I don't have any of these three, but I have a Mathewson. I would love to get an Eddie Collins, whether it's his portrait or an action shot of him. And honestly, any Ty Cobb would do. But these are very expensive, so I have to kind of pick my moment nicely. Out of the three, I mean, I guess the Ty Cobb would be the default, but I'm curious what y'all would think. Which one would you get first? I imagine the Ty Cobb will probably get the biggest shout outs. And finally, I definitely wanted to continue working on the Fleer 1961. Picked up the Bill Russell, as y'all noticed in my other videos. And being a big Celtics fan, I definitely want to continue with the Bob Cousy next. Bob Cousy, one of the greatest point guards in Celtics history, if actually not the greatest point guard, and arguably one of the best point guards in history. So definitely want to look at getting a Bob Cousy card next, just for the sheer fact that I love the Celtics. They're my team. So that's also something I plan on working on a little bit. And finally, I wanted to give a shout out. Speaking of engaging with the Cardmunity, I came across a new channel recently, and I wanted to give a special shout out to our new Cardmunity member. He goes by Vintage on Vintage, currently sitting at 9 subscribers. We want to get him going. We want to give him as much support as we can. He has a really cool intro video. Welcome to the channel, as you can see from the screenshot here. And I would highly recommend checking it out. As you can see from the thumbnail alone, I mean, he has a Mickey Mantle, has a Lou Alcindor, Johnny Bench, I think it's a Pete Rose. A lot of great vintage, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing his future videos. So definitely check him out. Vintage on Vintage. Throw him a subscribe. Throw him a sub. Actually, that's what I meant to say. Throw him a sub, and check out his video. And I'm sure he'll be delivering more going forward. So we want to be able to kind of help him get on his way. Um, so I didn't want to end this video without at least opening up a pack of cards. So I'm going to open up the 87 that I have here. I'm getting near the end of the box of 36 packs. There's got to be a Bonds in here somewhere. There's got to be just, hopefully, it'd be amazing to find one in this pack. So we'll open it. We'll end on this note. Gum is broken. And we started off with Turn Back the Clock with Roberto Clemente from 1972. We have the Royals leaders, Eric Show, Jeff Robinson, Daryl Porter with those awesome 80s frames, Mark Weissman, Rudy Law, Roger Craig, Rick Honeycutt, there's Terry Francona, Mike Young, there's Roger McDowell with the Mets, Alejandro Pena, Bip Roberts, Steve Bedrosian, Don Brookins, and Jose Rijo. That is an empty pack today. So no bonds in this pack. But always fun to just to break some wax. But with that comes to that's pretty much what I had, what I wanted to talk about today. Um, Love to hear your thoughts, so definitely leave a comment below. Um, Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. But I would love to also see some of y'all's goals for 2022. I've seen a couple already, so that's what inspired me to do this video today. But I want to say thank you so much for checking out the channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you enjoyed what vintage baseball and basketball cards, and I'll see you soon.